This is the Aquarius, July 2017 forecast reading. If you would like a personal or private reading, you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com or book a reading via the website. I will put the links in the description box below. And if you would like my very special soulmate reading, which are absolutely my favorite readings to do, they are totally brilliant. They'll tell you when, how, where you will meet your soulmate, what they like, what the soul contract's about. You can contact me through the same channels. Right, now let's move on to your reading. Aquarius, we're going to start with your angel messages, move on to your relationships, love, twin flame, soulmate, best friends, whatever it may be, and then your general forecast reading. Your angel messages, you'll see you've got authenticity, abundance, and humor. So if you are truly yourself in the month of July, if you be your quirky, normal self without thinking what people think of you, without worrying what people think of you, when you act without fear, you will see abundance coming into your life. And remember to maintain that sense of humor. You Aquarians are pretty famous for that. Add that to your authenticity and you're going to be showered with abundance, apparently. Okay, now we move on to your relationships, okay? And you'll see you get parallel universe, fireworks, and keep turning. If I look at these three cards together, there's a definite story coming through here. You're going to be going through what seems to you to be a normal state of affairs, or not normal state of affairs, but here we go again scenario. At first, there's going to be all this excitement in your relationship. Things are going to be unexpected. They're going to be out of the blue. You're going to be quite excited about it. There'll be this development. And then it's all going to die down and you're going to think, oh, here we go again. It's returned to that normal routine. But there's an interesting twist here. That's what that parallel universe is about. Something has actually shifted. Even though it appears as if it is as per normal, as it's going to do what it always does, it isn't. Something has changed. And that's a small, subtle change that you're going to see playing out in the next few months. Okay, depending on your relationship, it's going to be a different story for each of you. And if you're looking for a relationship, you're probably going to meet someone, you're going to feel that fireworks, it's going to die down, or it's going to head off in a direction that it has how many times before when you've tried a relationship, and you're going to think, oh no, here we go again, same old, same old. It's not. Something is different. Wait and see what it is. Okay, now we move on to your general forecast. This says you have everything you need. You have the tenacity, you have the strength, you have the endurance. The Magician says you also have the talent, the wisdom, the innate ability to do what it is that needs to be done. Now the Eight of Air speaks about the fact that you sort of feel constricted, you feel restricted, but that's because you're not facing up to what it is that's actually holding you back. You are probably focusing on a particular person or a particular situation or a particular issue, and you're thinking, that's why I can't get what I want. But you're not being entirely honest with yourself. Perhaps it's that you actually haven't sat down quietly and genuinely thought about what the situation is, but the answer lies within you. The answer is within you as to why a situation is not moving in the direction you want it to go. You have everything you need to make it go in that direction. If we look at your soul path card, that's the Seven of Fire. And that speaks all about tuning into your intuition. And not only tuning into that intuition, but having the discernment to understand what is just your ego whispering in your ear and what is true intuition. And it also speaks about restriction and overcoming that restriction by listening to your inner voice. Now, your inner voice is obviously is going to be telling you something, or is already telling you something that maybe you do not want to hear. So the restriction to you exists because there's something you need to actually do or say or change. And you're either not listening to that inner message or that is not what you want to do. So the restriction is what you're getting, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, once again, this is going to depend on exactly how your story is playing out. The details will be according to your story. Right, then if you would like the extra card for the month of July, and I found that these extra cards this is from the deck Helga and I created, are giving you very pointed advice as how to deal with what is happening in your life in July. They're definitely coming through with that. Then you can buy the card for a very small fee. It includes the entire deck of 12 cards at that URL. I'll put a link in the description box below. In this way, you sponsor my channel, you sponsor Helga's artwork, and you get something truly beautiful and original in return. And these cards are for all the weekly readings in the month of June, as well as the monthly readings in July. Each have one of these cards, so you'll be able to read them all. The descriptions are lovely and very on point. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, and especially for those of you that have bought the decks. Thank you so much.